name is Ukhov. I'm ServiceNet technician with GEMA. In my job, I supervise installations of the custom engineered powder coating systems, conduct the necessary training for the customers, and provide technical service support. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering and chose to pursue sales career in industrial paint. After acquiring several years of industry experience, I joined AkzoNobel as technical and sales representative for fusion bonded epoxy market in Russia and CIS. The key to success in finishing industry is the same as in any other industry, in my opinion. First, you gotta be passionate about what you're doing. It's way easier and more fun this way. Second, be curious about what you're doing. Changes and new developments happen all the time. You can make it a chore to tracking them, or you can be curious about new opportunities and challenges that arise. And last but not least, know what you are doing. Formal education is a foundation, followed by numerous on-job trainings and courses through your career to keep up with the industry developments. For those who are thinking of pursuing a career in surface finishing, I would advise to try and see a bigger picture and be proactive. The first part will keep you motivated, will give you a better understanding of your own company and the industry in general, and you will see more opportunities for career growth. The latter part will help you get noticed by the management and land those new opportunities.
Greetings and welcome to the ML Campbell Design Studio. My name is Carter Burns and I'm a regional account manager for ML Campbell. Not being a finisher by trade or really even growing up in a finishing environment, getting my start was not one by a direct path. For many years I was a furniture manufacturer sales rep, transitioned that into a distributor rep for focusing on furniture components, and then which led me now to ML Campbell in the wood finishing world. Definitely a path that never did I see myself taking nor really having much interest in, but it's been one that's been very rewarding, and glad that I was able to come on board and make a switch. Some keys to my success and success as a whole is teamwork. You have to have a phenomenal team that will support on those wins, be there to lean against on those hard times, whether it's your product and development team, your marketing team, and for us here at ML Campbell, our distribution team. I'm fortunate to have a phenomenal team that goes out and pushes our products, brings new opportunities, and is always inquisitive and wanting to know when's the next latest and greatest thing coming out with ML Campbell. But teamwork is just something that is beyond important in our world. And like I said, I have a phenomenal distribution team that aids in that growth. So some advice from my standpoint, anybody wanting to get into the finishing industry, more so that of wood finishing, is come in this with an open mind. Leave the egos, leave the mindset at the door, and be inquisitive. Find out who those veterans are in your world that you can tap into. Having a vast knowledge of wood finishing is ever evolving, ever changing, and as soon as you think you have it figured out, it's going to change again. So the biggest thing is be willing to learn, be willing to admit when you don't know and ask those questions. Come in this with open eyes, open ears, and an open mindset. This is something that you can learn many tricks of the trade. And the old saying, there's multiple ways to skin a cat, never rings more true when it comes to wood finishing.
My name is Gabriel Yurko. I'm a technical manager here at Deaton Coatings North America. My first degree is actually in philosophy and classical languages, and I was a teacher for a few years before I decided to go back to school and I got a degree in chemical engineering. Deaton found me at that point and saw my unique experience and background, decided to give me an opportunity here on the technical team as a technical specialist. After a few years, I was promoted to technical manager. And now that I'm a technical manager, I support our customers and our applicators in a variety of ways. I run different coding projects and testing projects here at Deaton, both internally and for our external customers internationally. I also support different training and teaching for our coatings, coding in general, and finishings here and abroad. As I look back and I think about what has really contributed to my time here in the industry, I think of quite a variety of ways that I've been able to grow through other people's perspectives. I would recommend for anybody that's trying to grow themselves or think about the industry is just talk to as many people as you can. Think whether it's the person on the shop floor all the way up to ownership, whether it's in sales or engineering. They all have a different perspective on the industry. They all have a different way that they come at problems, that they bring forward solutions. And no matter what you want to get out of the industry or how you want to grow, they're going to have something that's going to be able to shape who you are and how you can grow and become a better part of your team. Because I can look back and I can count so many different people that have been able to influence me.
My name is Geresa Gonsalve, and I am the Senior Marketing Communication Specialist for Axalta Coating Systems, our general industrial total solution. So that includes both liquid and powder coating. What I love so much about the industry is how much to the general public it's very understated. Having the proper coatings for your products really determines how long your products last. And so I think coming in as a novice, I was able to learn so much so fast and get a true appreciation for just how important our business is. In this industry, I think the keys to success is definitely networking. There's so many different businesses that have to come together so that the coatings industry works, from manufacturing to equipment to distribution. And I think being able to get together and meet with these different companies is key. Obviously communication is important in any business, but especially in coatings, communication and knowledge of the product. And so I think when you're able to come together with a technical expertise, you have the right business mindset and customer service, I think this is what helps you to be a success in coatings.
Hi, my name is Johnathon Leonardi. I'm a senior project engineer at KCH Surface Finishing. My responsibilities include proposal creation, cost estimating, and managing process line projects through all phases. I started my career in surface finishing at Hexacon Electric Company in Roselle Park, New Jersey. I think that the key to success in this industry is to be constantly learning and developing the skills to drive your career forward. The best advice I can give someone just getting started in this industry is to constantly look for areas of improvement in your operations, while making sure that you're getting input from operators, inspectors, and maintenance technicians. Also, taking the CEF course helps.
Hello, my name is Kenneth Deaton. I entered the plating industry straight out of UNC Charlotte, and I have been working with Atotech for 12 years now. I've had several roles over the years, but currently I hold the title of General Metal Finishing and Coatings Plating Manager. Now, the most fascinating aspect of the finishing industry is the developmental and ever-changing styling and design of products. The industry expectations have changed drastically over my 12 years with Atotech. The functional performance and OEM requirements have been raised. This has required this technology to evolve. This has always been what drives me and what drives the evolution of plating. At Atotech, my main job is to focus and help facilitate and guide the platers and tier ones in new capabilities and new finishes. I really believe that this will ensure the continual growth of our industry. When I think about the key to success, especially in the plating industry, I always go back to teamwork and cooperation and the transfer of technical information. This is what makes me successful. The plating industry has unlimited resources, and if we truly want to push the industry in environmentally and innovative technology, we need to have a good team and a free flow of information.
Hi, my name is Nick Dawson. I'm a regional sales manager with NewMech Systems. I cover parts of the Southeast. Growing up, my grandfather and my dad were both in the industry. Dad still is. So from an early age, I kind of knew what I wanted to do after college. In my role as a regional sales manager, no two projects are the same. Every project that I go on, every sales call is different. I always have to come up with a solution for a new customer. And that's what I love about it. It's always interesting. I think one of the secrets of being successful in our industry is the people that you choose to surround yourself with. There's a lot of experienced industry professionals in our industry, and I learn a lot from them, especially at events like PCI, CCAI, FabTech, other trade shows. I just soak up as much information as I can from those guys.
Hello, my name is Travis Johnson. I am the lab manager at Avtech Finishing Systems. It is my responsibility to oversee the chemical maintenance department. I began my career in metal finishing as a technician in several plating and anodizing shops until I developed enough experience and knowledge to run the lab at Avtech. Surrounding myself in a learning environment and pursuing continuous education have been my greatest behaviors that have contributed to my success in the industry. I would advise anyone getting started to find what they are passionate about in the industry and how to best apply their strengths. I would like to thank Product Finishing for this recognition, and I would wish anyone watching good luck in their surface finishing careers.
Hi, my name is Valeria Bautista. I am chemical engineer and my position is quality manager in electroplating and surface engineering company. My key responsibilities are management of the quality system according to AITF 16949 and maintain the certification, leadership and obtaining C-class certification with our chemical supplier Deaton, planning, monitoring and execution of AP2P of new projects, CQI 11 audit performance, attention and follow-up to the customer compliance, and participation in continuous improvement processes. I started in the finishing industry when I graduated from university and started working in the company since 7 years ago. It was and still is a great work experience. I think that the key to success in this type industry is to work with a quality assurance approach, defining the requirements and comply with them. How to say, write what you do and do what you write. My advice for those thinking of pursuing a career in surface finishing or just getting started, the most important is that they like the surface finishing, that they learn the basic of electrochemistry so that they easily understand the stages of this process, and that they like changes and are not afraid of making mistakes.
My name is Stephanie and I am the materials manager at Wall Control in Tucker, Georgia. Wall Control is a family-owned company that invented and continues to manufacture these steel pegboard and organization systems. Like many folks around the world, I completely changed careers during the COVID-19 pandemic. My formal education is in design, advertising, and branding, and I'd worked for many years in the food and beverage industry, overseeing venues, marketing, and promotions, as well as a little construction and renovation on the side. The many experiences I had problem solving, leading people, controlling inventory, and managing projects is what made me a good fit for this role. I came to manufacturing and the Wall Control team to focus on inventory management and the logistics of raw and finished steel products. This aspect of my job requires a lot of counting, data analysis, and forecasting. I use historical sales and industry trends to predict what we're going to need in the future. That way I can order the correct quantities of our 70 different parts and send them off to be e-coated and powder coated in 16 different colors. Here at Wall Control, the majority of our business is direct to consumer. That means most things are ordered online and shipped right here from this warehouse. It's my responsibility to make sure that we can fulfill those orders no matter what part, quantity, or color our customers choose. When I first started at Wall Control, all of our coating was outsourced. And today, most of it's still done in other facilities around the Atlanta area. Our facility here is less about a massive amount of production and more about alleviating the stress points that can arise when you have lots of different parts and lots of different colors. Last year, we installed our own powder coating line here at Wall Control. I was responsible for overseeing the planning and installation of all this equipment, as well as the current staffing, production, and maintenance. We have an amazing team of women that do all of our coating in-house, and I have a great time working with them every day. Until something goes wrong. And then it's my responsibility to make sure that gets fixed. Whether that's something with our chemistry, with our wash tank, or something along the supply chain route. Sometimes you'll find me in my office working on spreadsheets, and sometimes you'll find me up on a ladder, greasing bearings and tightening belts so everybody can get back to work. I've only been at Wall Control for 2 years, and now everything steel has to go through me. Exciting to work for a small family business because you get to wear a lot of hats and do a lot of things that you might not get to do if you work for a big corporation. I'm not related, but I definitely feel like I'm part of the Wall Control family. What's the key to success in finishing or any other industry? It's people. Surrounding yourself with good people. I work for an awesome company, our parent company, DeKalb Tool and Die. They are amazing, and they've been doing this since the 60s. My team of girls is spectacular. They go above and beyond to do anything that needs to be done. And on top of that, I have some amazing coaters and suppliers where we get our products that we don't coat here. I'm very fortunate to be able to work with some great suppliers, from the folks who manufactured our equipment to the people we buy powder from. The folks over here at Patriot, they have gone above and beyond to help us out. We had no idea what we were doing when we first started, and they've really been there to help us troubleshoot things, and so have the folks from PEM and Reliant. So I am very grateful to the established brands in this industry who've helped us get started.
If you had asked me 5 years ago what I'd be doing in 2022, I never would have guessed running an industrial powder coating operation while doing logistics and inventory management for a small steel manufacturer in Georgia. However, here I am, and I'm looking forward to my future with Wall Control and in the metal finishing industry as a whole. So if you are on the fence about exploring this type of career, go for it. Give it a shot. What do you have to lose?